You feel me? What's good with y'all, man? It's Big Daddy Swoosh, aka SWOOSHiNAIRE, boy. Hey, I know y'all ain't seen me in a good minute, but guess what, bro? You want to be in a loop and make sure you got everything prepared before 2K come out. I know how y'all feel. I feel the same way. But from the years, you know, waiting for releases, there's a couple things that I learned. And a lot of times, if you're not prepared, you're going to be late and you're going to be the last one in line. You ain't going to be able to hit legend. You ain't going to be able to grind off the top. So here today, I'm going to give y'all a few tips, specifically 7, on kind of the starter packs that you need for 2K before it come out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We about to go crazy. Let's get into step 1. Step 1, this is really crucial. Obviously, you can't do it until like a day or 2 before the game comes out, but make sure you got the game pre-installed. So what I mean is make sure, one, that it's installed on your hard drive. You want to make sure that, you know, you can actually play the game when it come out, so you can spam it and do all of that goodness, right? So make sure it's pre-installed. That's one thing. Don't purchase it last minute because you know the servers get crazy. Do not purchase it last minute. Make sure that it's pre-installed. 2, make sure that you got some food or water, you know, nearby, so you ain't moving back and forth from your spot, because when you grinding, you don't want to be having to move everywhere. And I learned that because I don't be liking to move around. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you got food and water nearby. It don't even got to be water. It could be juice. It could be like snacks and stuff like that. But make sure you got it near you so you ain't got to move out your spot, so you can focus on that grind. Yes, sir. Step 3. This is one thing that I really, you know, I really stress. I really want y'all to understand. Y'all need to have a stable internet connection. That's crucial, because a lot of times y'all like to, you know, log into Wi-Fi, this and that, and then it disconnect, and then you late to stuff. You know, make sure, 1, that it's a wired connection, right? And 2, also make sure that it's stable. You don't want to be disconnecting while you trying to, you know, join the servers. You don't want to be disconnecting while you grind and then it disconnect you from the servers. Now you already know 2K servers is boogaloo, right? Make sure you prepare with your strongest internet, and then you'll be straight for the rest of 2K. You feel me? 4, and this is more specifically for the streamers. So if you're streaming, please make sure that you do a test stream. Now, I'm not a streamer. I'm gonna start streaming though. I will make sure, 1, that my setup is working, everything is working correctly. I'll test it right before, you know, the game come out, maybe like a few hours before the game come out, just to make sure everything is set up perfectly, so I can start the grind, so I can start, you know, my stream early. You want to make sure that stuff is set up before you even get into all the gaming and stuff like that, because if it's not, and you trying to record that gameplay and it don't come through correctly, man, you gonna hate it. You gonna hate it a lot. So make sure you got that in check. All right. 5, and this is kind of a tip that I do. I kind of do it every year, but what I like to do, maybe a day or 2 before the game actually comes out, I like to go on the last gen. Now the last gen, what I do, I go on the last gen and kind of get a feel around what type of build I want to make. Now, understood that the next year's game is going to be totally different. I understand that, but you want to make sure you're in a good ballpark to figure out exactly what, you know, you want to make. So what I'm going to make a center. I'm going to make more of a defensive center. So I know 2K22 is going to be totally different than 2K23, but I would remake another build just to see how it's going to move around. Kind of see how I could change up my play style to fit exactly what I'm looking for 23. Because keep in mind, when you start off in 22, you don't got VC, you don't got upgrades. It's kind of like playing, you know, you playing 23 where you ain't going to have, you know, all these OP badges and stuff like that. You're going to start off as a noob. That's kind of how it's going to be similar. So definitely practice on a build that you want to feel like, that you want to get ready to make in next gen. 6, if you're buying VC, and I actually had to do this a couple times the last couple years, but if you're buying VC, 1, make sure you have money on your PlayStation card, or get a PlayStation card, or make sure you got money on your PlayStation account. You don't want to be trying to put in your card details and information into PlayStation just to purchase some dang VC. Nobody got time for that. Make sure you got a PlayStation card, you got money on your account, so you can buy the packs and you can actually buy the VC before the game comes out. And when the game does come out, you can buy more VC, or you can, you know, start off buying VC. It depends on wherever you are, but make sure that you're purchasing VC on here through the PlayStation Store. And lastly, this is really crucial. This is for everybody that's running, you know, a whole bunch of electronics. Make sure everything is charged. My phone, make sure it's charged. You know, your PlayStation controller, make sure it's charged. Your headset, make sure it's charged. You don't want anything to die on you while you playing because you got to search for a charger and then you got to charge it and you got to wait. Just make sure everything is charged previously before you actually play the game, so you're all set up, you know? We got a lot of info coming out tomorrow. I know I haven't been like talking about 2K too much. I've been trying to really get things organized because I'm actually prepared to make a whole lot of content for 2K23, but I've been getting back into the swing of things, so definitely be looking at that. But other than that, that's all I want to give to y'all. Y'all take the starter pack and y'all run. You feel me? I'll see ya. Yes, sir.